What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another action video. Today we're hopping into the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Superman and Lois Tried and True. I'm so sorry this is coming out a day late. Normally I try to record these as early as possible on Wednesday morning. Unfortunately, I was so busy yesterday that, I can't even record. This is now Thursday morning that I'm recording this, so I'm sorry it's a day late, but I'm trying to get it up on Patreon and YouTube as soon as humanly possible. But life happens, and I didn't have time to record anything yesterday. So it is what it is. So I do apologize that this video is late. I try to get these out as soon as possible in terms of like Wednesday when Superman and Lois, airs on Tuesday night. So, so I'm sorry that it's a little late, but better late than never. I mean, it's only like a day late, hopefully. So, it is what it is. I'm excited to hop into this next episode. We had Jonathan, who is now acting very non-Jonathan, which I'm assuming is kind of related to the powers that he is like inhaling, like literally. We have Jordan trading with Grandpa, which I like that he's training. I don't like that he's keeping it a secret. That's going to be no bueno. And somehow Allie and Bizarro are linked with this pendant. So I'm assuming when there's like a mirror dimension or another dimension that they go to and they see their Bizarro selves, and Bizarro came through, so now Allie's the big bad. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I am excited to continue on this season. This show has been fantastic so far, and I'm ready to hop into this. So if you want to see my full reaction, you can head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below, or hang out right here on YouTube. That's perfectly fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So here we go. This is the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Superman and Lois Tried and True. Let's go. Is this in like a mirror universe or alternate universe? It's a kryptonite? He's inhaling? Yeah! Alright, so kryptonite, he's inhaling. So he's like human. But like doesn't really have any powers. Is that Lana? Oh shit! I'm confused. Because there he had powers. I don't know.
The pendant you came here with, what is it exactly?
It's an artifact as old as time, born when our worlds split. Paired with its counterpart, it can elevate the possessor into godhood. There's a more certain way to end this. Kill Allie.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen.
You have no choice.
And if she does merge, what would happen?
She would inherit enough power to send us all into oblivion.
Great. I'm sorry about the coughing.
Everything bothers me is bizarre.
Yeah.
But
Damn, look at his abs.
fixing what's wrong.
Damn.
An unidentified Kryptonian being took the lives of 2 of our assets.
Sending Superman and America in to fight that thing was a miscalculation.
2 soldiers died. It was a hell of a lot more than a miscalculation. And you will find that pale son of a bitch by any means necessary, or you will be stripped of your duties.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he fucked up.
What's this?
Fuck.
Pegasus, actually.
It's a clue. That's a clue, Jordan, about what's going on.
Yo, Coach, how's it going?
Dude, you're starting tonight?
That's amazing.
Yay! Congratulations, Jonathan. All right, but he's got to still use his powers. So
How it happened, Jordan. What matters is what your mother does with this opportunity.
Thought it'd be better if only you were here right now.
Why?
So the 3 of us can talk.
3. Oh. Hey, Lucy.
I think it's time for both of you to apologize.
She blackmailed me.
This coming from the world's shadiest journalist.
Girls, please.
Can you go within 2 seconds without acting like you're better than everyone?
Okay.
She does not want to help you. The only person she cares about is herself. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Knock it off, both of you.
Lucy is annoying
I'm not
me.
spending the rest of my retirement doing this with you.
I love the actress. Lucy's annoying me already.
Can we at least try to make things right?
This is your fault.
Correct. Yep.
Commanding officer, I take full responsibility for that. You had my word, I will not rest until it...
Your promises? I would got my daughter killed. You are a disgrace.
Yeah.
Silk Rush. That thing killed him still out there, and it is up to you and me to stop it.
Oh, we're a team now, huh?
I will not.
You mean after the world's worst incident?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I mean,
Really?
It's like he tricked us into believing he was this good guy all around, banging some random bartender.
We're sorry that didn't even begin to do it justice.
Correct.
I was wrong, and there's no excuse on what I did.
How long did it last?
6 months.
That's my number one question.
Once. I love you with all my heart.
Definitely not. You're screwing someone else, so for 6 months.
The pen the tag on you. It's dangerous, and I need to destroy it.
that's not what you said last time.
He's found out new information. Yes, like listen to him. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill Anderson. Listen to the fucking guy.
But first I need to destroy the pendant. Will you help me?
I'll run up the chain of command.
Oh shit.
What?
I have to go.
Find out where he's going.
Guys, I like these little bits of Superman Supermaning. Like, it's awesome. And it's not just in the US, it's all over the world, which is really cool. How in the world ice crust? I guess freezing it? But then wouldn't it melt eventually? Ah, I see. Alright, heat it up, becomes a vapor. Alright, cool. Yay, good job, Superman.
Superman was in Russia, sir.
Russia.
Stopped an avalanche and destroyed a small village.
He is never going to tell me the things that I need to know.
Why do you need to know that? Why do you need to know he's going to Russia to stop an avalanche? Why? She's annoying me.
I think I know how to bring this rogue Kryptonian into our custody, but I'm going to need your permission to do it.
Don't like him going behind his back.
Do you think that you would stay with Lois if she cheated on you?
I guess it depends on what actually happened. I need to know the details of the situation first.
Yeah.
Make a decision from there.
I love that they're like best friends. I love their friendship. It's so good. Lana. Yep.
Nothing. I'm not here for a drink.
I would be.
John Kent.
Yes, Coach! You ready to wrestle with some nasty gators? Yes, Coach! You ready to send him back?
Let's go. Come on, John. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Is he going to take the inhaler?
Just do what got you here. Rest take care of itself.
Thanks.
I mean, he was a good quarterback before he even came to Smallville, so. But nah, he's going to take it. So I'm wondering, every time he inhales it, is it give him the same power? Or is it different powers? I'm gonna guess it's the same. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. There you go, there you go. What? Right between them.
Kid's got my arm.
Here we go.
I set
Two state records my senior year.
I actually do love seeing the three of them together at this game for Jonathan. I think it's great.
What happened between me and Kyle was wrong, and I am sorry.
Did you love him?
Yeah, Kyle's a good guy. When it came down to it, he did the right thing and chose his family.
When exactly did he break things off with you?
Maybe 2 years ago.
After Sarah's accident.
Yeah, around then.
What else is she capable of? Allie's reputation was dragged through the mud. What other choice does she have? I'm guessing anything not involving drugging or blackmail. That is, I am just worried that you're not seeing the bigger picture. I tried. I really did. But you refuse to be wrong, and I cannot be around that. Lucy,
Ugh.
tell Dad I'll call him later.
Tammy's all caught up with severe drug through the lines. He's using an inhaler or something? Apparently all the kids in the store are doing that.
Well, you can tell them I'll destroy the pendant.
The pendant isn't the threat that we discussed.
I hate him so much.
What are you doing?
What I have to, so you finally give me what I need.
Oh my god, you're not working with him. Jordan knows.
You're using it scare, aren't you? Who cares? I care. You need to stop.
I agree.
What, can you not handle me finally getting what I deserve? No, that's not what this is about. It's always what it's about, Jordan. Bring it off!
Oh my god, it's exactly from the beginning! Ah!
You're not acting
Dude.
like yourself. This is the new
That's
me.
very true.
So you better get used to it. I'm not gonna let you do this.
What? Anderson!
Boys!
Jordan,
What the hell's going on?
nothing.
No, a whole lot of something.
Don't do this.
I have no choice.
I spoke to Tanya. She said you were a good guy and that the reason you broke it off was to save your family.
That's right.
I can't help but wonder, would you have broken it off to save your marriage?
Lana, yes, of course.
I think that you need to live out.
Yeah, I mean, it's real life.
I messed up, and It's not gonna happen again, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to believe you.
How'd you find out? Teammate's mom found an inhaler. Apparently the police are involved.
Yep.
It's Clark.
Shit.
He's been
Yeah.
arrested for treason.
Oh my god. This seems just going from one extreme to the other.
Where are they taking him, sir?
To be with his brother.
What the fuck? Alright, let's go to talk about it. Well, that was the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Superman and Lois Tried and True. It's an okay episode. Honestly, it's kind of one of my least favorite episodes, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I think a lot of it had to do with, I don't really know what to put my finger on as to kind of why. It's just, I think the whole Anderson thing, going from we need to work together to you're committing treason in like 5 minutes, is complete BS. It's bullshit, because even Sam, like, Clark wouldn't have even told Sam where he was going when he went to save people from the avalanche. Like, that's not him. When he has been Superman for like 20 years, so he's never been the United States property. He has been the hero for the world. He doesn't get into politics. He said this for 20 years. And for some reason, Anderson seems to think that because he's not completely on America's side, America first, he's against America. He's not. It's just, it's so annoying. Like, I think that's why, because I'm finding him and his actions super annoying, and he's not listening to Superman, and I know he's trying to make up for the killing the kids. Unfortunately, it's an unfortunate thing that happened, and yes, it is his fault, because he won't listen to Superman, and it's just, I don't like it. I also don't like, I like the fact they brought Lucy in, and you got to see her with the kids and with the family, and you're like, yes, this is what I want. I want them to get along. If you just don't bring up Allie, but of course they had to bring up Allie, and shit at the fan, and you have all this sibling rivalry going on, and then you have Jonathan, who is using that kryptonite to become a better quarterback, even though he was going to be the starting quarterback in Metropolis. So I can't imagine him being that much worse this year. Like, and probably the competition is not going to be as good from a big school to a small country school. So, but that's not the point. That's into football politics. But like, I think it's an interesting storyline. I just don't like what the X-Kryptonite is doing to Jonathan, because I love Jonathan the first season. He was so good. He was probably my favorite character, because he had every reason to be jealous. He had every reason to be angry, but like, he was so supportive of his brother, of his family, and he was there. He was like, you know what? I might not have superpowers, but I'm going to be there alongside my family, and I'm going to train, and I'm going to have these weapons, and I'm going to do this. And I loved him. And what the X-Kryptonite is doing to him, I don't like. And I understand that's part of the character, that is part of his growth and what's going on with the story. So I guess it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. I don't like who Jonathan is, but I understand that it's the X-Kryptonite and really not him. But now the police are going to get involved with finding out about the X-Kryptonite. So basically, he just needs to get Jordan to obliterate the inhaler, so there's no evidence, and then just move on. And you know what? It'd be like, if next game he plays like horse shit, well, guess what? If you look at, who was it? There was the this last year, the Jets quarterback had White, I can't remember his last name, had an amazing game. He had one game where he threw like for 1,000,000 yards, and everyone's like, he's the answer. And then the next game he played like shit. So it happens, even in the professional leagues. So you can just chalk it up to, it's my first start. Yeah, he played really well, and you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't happen on a week-to-week basis. Like, quarterbacking football is hard. So, I mean, you could easily just chalk it up to that and move on with your lives. So I hope that they destroy it. I hope that they get rid of that kryptonite. I hope the parents find out about everything that's going on. And I really hope that Clark and Lois find out about Sam training Jordan, even though I think what's going to happen is, now that Clark's in trouble, Jordan is going to have to go in and rescue him. The reason he's able to do this is because of Sam's training. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't like what Sam's doing. Not Sam, sorry. I don't like what Anderson's doing. I don't like the fact that he arrested Clark for treason and all these things. God damn it, just listen to him and let him destroy the pennant. Like, you don't know anything. You don't know anything that's going on, Anderson. But I did like the mirror scene at the beginning of the episode and when Clark was arrested. That was really cool. I did enjoy that. I am just, I don't know. We're just going to see what happens. I don't think I like I feel like they jumped the shark too much with that. But we'll see what they do with it. I also do like the fact that, you know what, the Lana Kyle story is that to me was very realistic for a show about Superman. That was a very realistic aspect as to how to deal with someone who you found out was cheating on you. Because one, you would have to find out everything, all the details. I would want to know all the details. Even though it would hurt, your imagination is actually going to run much more wild if you don't know. And that goes with the scene between Clark and Lana was so good. That was such a good friendship scene. I love that. I love their friendship. And I really love the fact that at least so far, they're not going into a Clark-Lana storyline, which I pray they don't, because that is the one thing you cannot do on the show. You cannot have a Clark, Lois cheating on each other storyline. Even Lana having an affair or Clark having an affair, you cannot do it. It would ruin the show. You cannot do it. But I love the friendship that Clark has with Lana, and there's nothing more than that. And I do really like the honest conversation he was having about if Lois was cheating on him, because it was very real, and like I would have gone, like it's a very realistic way to go about finding out what really happened. And when you think about it, if your husband or wife or your partner or whoever cheats on you and you don't really know the person they cheated with, you can't be mad at the other person, even though they might. They knew about you, but still, you can't be too mad at them. Like, you can be angry at them, but like you would have to be much more angry at your partner because you don't know this person. Now, if it was like Lana's best friend that Kyle was cheating on, then you can be equally mad at both of them, if that makes sense. But I'm glad that I would have done the same thing. I would have gone to Tanya. I would have asked questions. I would have done exactly what she did. I probably would have had a shot or two when I was at that bar and be like, bitch, you're paying for this. I'm not paying for it. But, you know. But I 100% get where she's coming from. And it was their daughter that brought him back to the family and broke it off. It wasn't her. And that's very hurtful. And so, like, I'm glad that Lana didn't just, like, forgive him and be like, okay, come back in the house, we'll work on this. Like, no, like I don't want them to break up. Don't get me wrong. I don't want them to break up. This relationship and this marriage has really grown on me since, towards the end of last season. I do like them together. At first, at the beginning of the series, I wasn't a huge fan, but I do like them together. So I don't want them to end things, but I want them to maybe be separate until like the season finale. Just you gotta have a little bit of angst in here. You gotta have the drama. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just don't think it's the most exciting episode, to be honest. I don't know. The whole thing of this episode was setting up all of the controversies and the conflict between all the characters, and just everybody was butting heads. And so we'll see where the season takes us. So hopefully we'll get some forgiveness going on, and we will get some of these relationships salvaged. Maybe some of them we won't. won't. I don't know. We'll see. So if you, so that's that. Probably a 7, to be honest. This is probably my least favorite episode of the entire series so far. I didn't say I didn't like it. It was just like, it was all right. Let's put it that way. It's all right. So if you want to see my full reaction, you can head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Hang out right here on YouTube. That's perfectly fine. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode.